get it all the way out to... They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Down is Herbert. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down after a short break. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Herbert to the air again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, L.A.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Pickens. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got...
That's taken in right side by Goddard. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop. And really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
It's complete. He's got Kupp. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 24-21 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Final moments of this 1st half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense, and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Pickens in motion. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch.
Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Mahomes now to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Herbert. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. That one on target to Williams. He's got him.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in...
He's got his big tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Far, and it draws the flag. Herbert to the air again. This one into the hands of Brown.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion now, it's Collins. And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Here's Walker. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Chargers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. The Chargers offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Second down and 8. On the ground, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll let this one go long for Williams. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crossed his face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, L.A. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
J.K. Scott in confirmation. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.